This is WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM. It is a pre-recorded interview with Elaine Macejak. Elaine is the founder of Year Co-eds. How are you today, Elaine?
I'm fine.
How did the name Year Co-eds come about?
Well, we started it at the beginning of the new year, but we only had 7 girls at first, and after a while I invited the boys, so then it became co-ed.
It was the new year. Of what year?
1961.
Mm-hmm. And you said that was there someone else that already had this group of 7 girls? It was girls with disabilities, right?
Special education.
Special education.
The teacher, I believe, was Margaret West.
Was Margaret the teacher that suggested that you
at Evanston Township High School?
Mm-hmm. And what was your position at that time? How did Margaret feel that you're the right person to ask to help
my
with this group?
Babysitter was the program director for the Evanston-wide WCA, which was sponsoring the club. And the college girl who was in charge of it was leaving soon, and she asked me if I would take it over. Mm-hmm. Well, I had 2 children, ages 3 and 4, and no self-esteem. I've never done anything like that before. And she said to me, I remember she said, "Doesn't matter if you make fudge and it doesn't come out, just so you show up." I said, "Well, I can show up. I guess I can do that." Well, I showed up for, 61 years.
Wow.
So you show up, you can learn how to do anything.
Well,
I had great organization skills, which I had no idea I had.
Well, did the organization skills come from being a homemaker? Where did the organization skills come from?
Just natural. I didn't know I had them. But I planned the program. I did everything. I collected the money. I made the reservations. I paid the trips. I paid the bus fare. I did it all by myself.
Was there a name for the group before you took it over?
I don't think it had a name.
It was just because of your babysitter, or did you?
Just because of my babysitter.
That's it. Your babysitter suggested it, or told you about it, or the babysitter knew the person?
She asked me if I could take it over.
Wow.
And I did, and changed my life. Do
you know if your babysitter had other clients? Why did she ask for somebody else? Evidently, there was something there about you that made the babysitter ask you. Do you know what it was?
I don't know why she asked me.
But evidently, she made a good choice.
I mean, we were like friends, I guess,
When you had the babysitter working for you, did you plan any activities for your children and the babysitter? Maybe she saw something in that.
No, she was just the babysitter. Oh. By the way, I took my children on all the trips when I went with the Y. They came with me.
What do your children think of it? When did they?
They enjoyed the trips. Mm-hmm. Yes. At first, we used to go on public transportation because there weren't many girls. Mm-hmm. Then later, we got a donation, and we started to get charter buses. Mm-hmm. And I've never driven a car in my life, and I got to go many places where I never would have been able to go before.
Some people who drive a car may not have gone to as many places as you have gone.
No, we went many places.
How did you decide where to go?
Where to go?
Mm-hmm.
I just did.
What about
At first, I'm sure we went to things like the Field Museum, and Mm-hmm. But then we went out of state. We went to the Wisconsin State Fair.
Did you ever go to the Wisconsin Dells?
No. But we went to the Milwaukee Zoo, and we went many places.
Mm-hmm. Did you decide upon going to places based on what you felt you would want to go, or based on what you thought the group might enjoy?
Well, I thought they were nice places. Actually, a lot of them had to do with food, because they were interested in food. We would go to Lamb's Farm, because it would have a luncheon. Mm-hmm. We would have a chartered boat ride on Lake Michigan that had a luncheon. So those were things they always enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. What about dietary restrictions? Did your group have any of that you had to be concerned about as well?
Did I have any what?
Your group members, did they have any dietary restrictions? Because some people are allergic to certain food items. Did you have to worry about that?
On the whole, not. If they did, I don't remember. It couldn't be many people or many. They would order what they wanted to order. When at Lamb's Farm, you could order what you wanted. Mm-hmm. Each one ordered what they wanted. Oh. It wasn't one menu.
Mm-hmm. So they paid about how much, and then that meal probably was worth a couple of times over what they paid, right?
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, the money came out of the donation. They only paid $5 for anything. Mm-hmm. And whatever else was needed, I got a check from the Y, and we paid the places whatever it cost. Mm-hmm. I would get about $13,000 or $14,000 a year.
Mm. So the people were donating to the Y for the group?
One of our members came from a wealthy family, mm-hmm. and his family donated the money.
Ah. So one of the group members?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How did this start? Did they just suggest it to you, or did you ask, or how did this come about?
How did what?
How did the donation come about? I know that it was one of the group members' family, but
they just offered it. I didn't ask for it. They offered it, and that's when we were able to take these bus trips and go to all these special places. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long was that member a part of the group?
He's still there.
Oh.
He's still a member.
Oh. And how long was he a member before the family started donating? How about?
I don't remember.
That's okay. But what year was that?
What year did he join?
What year did they start donating? What year did the family start donating?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's okay.
I could tell you if I were at home. I keep records. I'm a natural record keeper. I really am. Mm-hmm. And you have no idea. And I've never missed a deadline, ever.
Oh, well, maybe that's...
I made a special chart.
Mm-hmm. And all that without much computer skills. You still do it, you write everything down, and then you keep meticulous records that way. What?
I keep a lot of records.
Mm-hmm.
I know how many people came, how many were men, how many were women. I know how much was paid, coming in, coming out. I got all the bus schedules. It's in my little big black book at home. Mm-hmm. Everything. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that do any questions come up, and then you need those records sometimes? What kind of questions would come up that you need those records?
Questions from whom?
Who knows? Did you ever have to refer to your records to maybe do some adjustment? Maybe some vendor was asking about something, or who knows? But what were the records most important for?
Just because I have to do it. That's the way I am.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'm sure I knew how much each thing cost, so if I did want to do it in the future, I would know how much it would cost. Mm-hmm. The bus and everything. I knew what the total expense would be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also the records for the bus times, that was important. Mm-hmm. When the bus would leave, when it'd come back. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I use the records.
Uh-huh. And then what about the but the bus times? Don't they sometimes change? Eventually they do, right? The bus routes, sometimes they change based on the ridership? No. Okay.
You paid for the bus, whatever it cost. Mm-hmm. Didn't remember how many people were on the bus.
Mm-hmm. The donation, are they still continuing with the donation, the family?
No. Jerry Packer, one of the members of our club, very brilliant fellow, he's running it now, doing a great job. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to 6 things between now and July.
That's amazing.
I've done one already, so.
Yes.
This Saturday we're going to Marriott Theater.
Marriott Theater?
Yeah.
Oh, for like a dinner and show?
For a musical, yes.
Musical? What musical?
They got Damn Yankees.
Oh, nice.
Plug.
What are the main points that you consider before planning a trip?
Before they become a member?
Before That too. Yeah, we could start with
Well,
that.
they have to have some mental disability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's usually just mental disabilities, right? What about any physical disabilities, or it's just you're mostly concentrated on mental disabilities?
Mostly mental disability. I mean, if they have a wheelchair, they can't get on the bus, so they have to be able to. A lot of them have walkers. That's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't used to, but they're getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's like I am. I'm 92.
Yeah, well, you're still very energetic.
I feel great, absolutely great.
Maybe it's on account of what you've been doing over the 61 years, and that just keeps you going.
I'm
Makes you
sure
happy.
it does. I also find everything funny.
How so?
I like to do stand-up storytelling, and I did one on medical humor. Very funny stuff.
Oh. Could you give us a little sample of what you presented?
Well, my best story is the Broadway producer. That's about my ventriloquism. When I was with with the Munchkins at the festival every year for 28 years, and I did a ventriloquist show there, and then I did the story, the Broadway producer for the Munchkins. They thought it was funny, so Chesterton, yeah.
Can you still do ventriloquism now? How do you need to practice to be a ventriloquist, or do you still know how to do it?
I learned by doing the dishes.
Oh.
Because you have to do the dishes every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do things like A, B, K Day, and A, B, C, D, and Mary Had a Little Lamb, and so forth. And I was Princess Ozma as the Wizard of Oz Festival in Chester, Indiana, for 28 years.
Mm-hmm.
And when the festival closed in 2012 because the Munchkin passed away, I morphed into Mother Goose, which is great because as Mother Goose, the older I get, the better I'm going to look. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And I did my Mother Goose ventriloquist bit at the Field Museum in 2015. Yeah. So, but it's a lot of fun. I could do it today. I know I can.
You could still do ventriloquism
yeah.
right now. Oh.
And I wrote a couple books about it too.
About ventriloquism?
Well, one is Sassy Ann and Teddy Bear and Oz, and the other is Mother Goose and her puppet friends, but they're both out of print now. But I wrote a couple books, so illustrated them. Are
they children's books? What kind of books are they? Are they children's books, or is it just like what kind of? Is a ventriloquism like a ventriloquism book?
Children would enjoy it mostly, but I drew all the puppets. Yeah.
Okay. So the book is about the puppet show, kind of.
The books, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
That's
but
interesting.
they're out of print. But anyhow, that's what I did. I wrote a couple books.
Are any of your books in libraries? Maybe our listeners could find them at libraries.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
How many copies were printed?
I think I gave one to a local library, but that library closed anyhow, so there you go. I don't know.
How many copies were printed of your books?
Not a lot. Not a lot, no.
Was it self-published, or was it published by a publisher?
They were based on the puppet shows, but enough about the books. There weren't many printed.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's just something to do.
When you see your group members and they go on the trips, how do the trips help them? Do you see do you see how the trips maybe help them?
Well, it brings
process?
enjoyment into their life. I think that's the main thing it brings, and also they get together. You see, so they have friends. That's the main thing.
How often do you get new members?
I don't know that they do anymore. And they're all probably near 70 years old now.
The members consist of 3 groups, right? Two from some assisted living facilities and one group of independent folks, right?
Well, some live in group homes, and some live independently. There's different levels of capabilities there.
And
Shore Homes East and Shore Homes West in Evanston are two sources of our main members.
so when your members were part of the group before, were they already living in Shore West and Shore East, or
A lot of them do, but some live independently.
Oh, okay, yes. Were they already living there before they joined your group, or it was just that they grew older and then they started living at Shore East and Shore West?
Well, the first members, there were only probably 6 of them. They didn't live in any homes. First we met on Fridays and then Saturdays, but it was kind of like, what do you want to do next week? It was kind of that sort of thing. I remember one time we had I think you call it a treasure hunt. We would knock on doors and ask for certain things we had to find, and stuff like that. Just, what do you want to do? Nothing organized. And as I say, we took public transportation to some of these things because we were maybe half a dozen people at first, And then it grew.
Tell us a little bit about
At one time, I think I had 40 members. Yeah.
For the treasure hunts, did some of the neighbors agree to hide some things in their houses so that people would have to knock on the doors and do a little interaction with the neighbors?
That's a long time ago. They were just trying to find something to do, try to find a treasure hunt, see if they could find certain things. I don't remember. They can't have been very important, like maybe to find a red pencil, something weird like that,
Oh,
See,
and
something that people would give you.
Okay. So they actually knocked on doors and then asked if you have that in the house, and then if the person who answered the door had it, they would just say, yeah, I have it, and then
so they had different things to collect. That was a long time ago, honey.
That's
We're
fun.
talking 1961. But that's one of the first things I do remember doing.
That's so when so at first they were just high school girls, and then they just kept on being members. Are some of the original members still part of the group?
Do we have some of the original members? I don't think so, but some of the members have been with us for maybe 40 years, though.
That's a long time.
But I don't think we have the original members.
Do you have any cases where instances where members meet and then eventually maybe get married?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Several cases, yeah.
I heard that there was a couple that invited Jerry to join the group. Was that couple? I know that they're one of the people that live. They live independently. The couple that invited Jerry Packer to join the group were they two of the members that got married because of the group.
Yes.
Oh.
They were single when they joined the group, and then they got married.
Oh, that's romantic.
Yeah.
And now that Jerry is taking over, do you miss being in charge, or what do you think?
As I say, I'm going to attend some of the things, so I'll be seeing the people. It's kind of a relief. At my age, I'm 92, I thought I could plan something and then I can't show up and it doesn't work, So I felt somebody had to continue it, so I gave him whatever information I felt he needed, and he's doing famously. Great, just absolutely great.
And since you're a ventriloquist, you're probably very creative.
The Y group didn't know I was a ventriloquist.
Oh.
It was like I had 2 different lives.
Really?
They didn't know I went to Chesterton.
Oh.
No, I just, for some reason, I just decided to keep it separate, concentrate on one thing at a time.
Looking back, what made you most happy about the group, and then also what were the challenges too about running the group?
Well, the challenges are just planning it, which I enjoyed doing. By the way, they're wonderful people. They get along beautifully. Actually, I had one incident where two guys weighing about 200 pounds were about to come to blows. It's very easy what you do. You take the angriest one first aside, and you let him vent, and then you talk to the other one, then try to get them to see each other's. The thing is, they want to be heard. You listen to them. I didn't have any problems with them. They were great kids.
What was most enjoyable about running the group besides going to all these different places?
Besides going to other places?
Yeah. What was the most fun that you liked most about the running the group?
Well, just being with them and doing the planning. I loved that planning. I really did. And as I say, I collected the money, made the reservations, paid the bills, and I never missed a deadline.
So your group members know how to dance as well? Did they learn?
Well, at first they danced. Later they just listened to the music. We quit having the dances, but...
Any feedback from the members about your trips, such as to the museum?
Just that they enjoyed it. I can't remember any special comments. They just enjoyed it. As I say, the things with the food, I think they enjoyed the most.
Well, Elaine, you've been so wonderful, and you've done so much over the years with the New Year Co-eds. Thank you so much for joining us on WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM.
Thank you. My pleasure.